Okay, boys, welcome to episode 48 of the walkthrough, where I'm finally starting WINTERTUSK, and we'll actually get some XP. Well, I almost leveled up. Basically, Grizzleheim does not give you any XP. If you're already done with Dragonspire, you don't level up at all. And if you do, you only level up once, which, yeah. Basically, you get like 200 XP from like every quest. It was really bad. But yeah, WINTERTUSK, it'll be like 2000 XP or even more. And like a lot from even just from talking to people. So you get the quest from Earl, and I don't know if there's any other quests, so I think I'll just go. Oh no, never mind. Okay, that's Celestia. That's some pet pavilion. That's Wisteria, and this cold news is WINTERTUSK. What is Sylvia's saga? No idea.
I have troubling news from Grizzleheim. It seems as if the cold day we've feared has come to pass.
Oh no.
Your old friend in Grizzleheim, Bjorn Ironclaws, sends word that the ravens of the Coven have struck once again.
Oh no.
Bjorn sent word to ask you to venture to Northgard in Grizzleheim and speak to him at once. Your instructors are aware you may miss some class time. There may be make-up work when this matter is complete. Exciting news.
No. I cannot decline it.
There's a distress call from the Spiral Geographic Society.
I don't want to read it right now.
Celestia.
Please. Thank you.
See if you can help them out.
Thank you, Merle Ambrose. Alright. Let's see what's happening with the Coven.
Oh there, Outlander. Forgive me. My gladness at seeing you is outmatched by my dread of the curse upon Grizzleheim. Your presence humbles me. I am only the second greatest hero in Grizzleheim when you visit my world. Times are grim. Though you defeated them before, the evil members of the Coven have struck again. We fear that this is the final act of their terrible plan to curse the Spiral with the dreaded Everwinter. King Velgard Goldenblade has need of your spells. Enter his hall and speak with him if you are a true hero.
All my ice in my water already melted. Do I have the right pets on? Yes, I do.
I am pleased you heard my call.
Whoa there.
As Bjorn Ironclaws told you, the evil ravens of the Coven are trying to bring the Everwinter upon Grizzleheim.
See, look, I already leveled up. Even though, to be fair, I was like 1000 XP off, but
once this dreadful
it's a lot of XP.
cold comes, it will wreath our world in ice, and the freeze will spread throughout the spiral. Though the Coven met their defeat at your hands, they crept from their hidey holes and struck again.
Bruh.
There is much to tell you, but still more that I do not know. Your old friend, Raffin Lore Speaker in Ravenscar, wishes to speak with you. He knows more about this threat.
So that's why you have to go talk to him before you start WINTERTUSK. Because oh, that was a long loading time. He is a raven, but he has like no alliance with the Coven. And looking at the world map, I think I showed this in a different episode. It's not covered in ice on the world map.
Would that I had better news for you, Wizard. The Coven has returned after the same goal.
The
Everwinter. You have heard of the Titans of Storm, Fire, and Ice, yes? They were the first beings before the spiral was made. The Ice Titan sleeps deep beneath Grizzleheim, sent into a centuries-long slumber by Bartleby himself. The Coven would rouse the Ice Titan from that eternal rest. When he rises, his fury will be cold and fierce. The runes tell me that the Coven is at work in Hrundlefjord, a port in a part of Grizzleheim called WINTERTUSK. You must use your wits, your spells, and your courage to defeat the Coven once more. Only you can do this deed. Go and speak to Valgard Goldenblade once more, and tell him that Hrundel Fjord is where you must go.
Wait, so the ice giants, the frost giants, the fire dragons, and then the Tritons, like the storm, ice, and fire. So this is where the ice giants come from. Is the dragon that's on Dragonspire, like, did Malistaire awake a dragon? Like from the legends?
I can see from your grim demeanor that Raffen has told you much. So Raffen Lorespeaker tells you that the Coven is up to their evil in Hrundel Fjord. This angers and frightens me. I have not heard from my subjects in Hrundel Fjord in some time, and I worry that they have met with trouble. Balder Goldpaws is at the dock of Northgard. He can take you to the part of Wintertusk called Hrundel Fjord. Go now and speak to Balder, and go to Hrundel Fjord with the king's favor at your side like a trusted sword.
Oh, my other character leveled up. Level 45. 3 more levels and then we can get level 48 AoEs. Wow, finally. Feels like I started this like 4 months ago. It's taking a while to quest. Okay, here we go. The new Z quest. The Trogs.
If you are indeed going to Hrundel Fjord, there's something you can do for old Zeke. It's a quiet little place, but it's getting cold. Too cold for little critters to survive. I hear tell of a pack of trogs.
Trogs.
They're wild things that need me to look in on them. Could you check up on them? No need to rile them up. Just see how they're doing.
Alright, so what band name is the Trogs?
Hello there, young wizard. How can I help you?
I need to go to Hrundel Fjord, please.
You wish to journey to Hrundel Fjord? It is a simple task. Step over to my ship and we will set sail.
Cool, thank you.
Here it is. Hrundel Fjord, part of... If you wish to return to... Here it
part
is.
of Wintertusk.
Hrundel Fjord, part of Wintertusk. If you wish to return to Northgard, or return here from Northgard, my ship is at your service. Long has it been since I visited Hrundel Fjord, but it is clear that something is terribly wrong.
Yeah, bro, it's covered in ice.
There is an unseasonable chill in the air, and I have never seen a ship with such ice upon it. Stride over to that nearby ship, if you will, and see what ails it and the crew who stand beside it.
You examine the longship. This ice is not natural. It was frozen in place here at the dock.
Huh. Oh, examine crew.
These warriors were frozen in their tracks. Powerful ice magic is at work here.
Love the music.
There are others who could have done this, but I'll wager that the Coven is behind this dread chill. Ill-doing at the docks can only be a sign that further mischief is afoot. You should go and examine the gates to Hrundel Fjord and see if they were able to withstand this wretched cold. Go and scout only. Do not open the gates or enter the village just yet. There may be trouble within. As a captain, I cannot abandon my longship, so I will wait here for your return.
Ooh, Leo. Okay, so the Trog in here is up by like it's all the way up there, so can't get to that
The
yet.
gates are closed and appear to be locked. Like the cold, silence radiates from within the village.
So, the Trogs, it is a rock band. Never heard of them. 1960s, in the 60s, okay.
The gates are locked, eh? That is a sure sign of trouble.
In kinder times, the village guards would have seen the sails of my ship and opened the gate to greet us.
Oh, the glorious XP. That is correct.
I suspect that the village of Hrundlefjord is in the icy clutches of evildoers. There must be a way through the gates. Perhaps a secret signal to alert those inside. Those frostbones outside the gate may know more about getting inside. You should defeat a few frostbones and see how they signal to one another.
Okay. Okay. The glorious power pips. I kind of upgraded my gear. I just bought a better ring, and now I have 60% power pips. So, yeah. What is the Z quest from Marleybone? The Stray Cats. Isn't that Rock This Town? Yeah, that's the band that has. See, look, I got another power pip. Well, easy. What's the Mushu one? The Oysters? Is there a band called the Oysters? There is. Is it actually called the Blue Oysters? Blue Oysters. Oh, Blue Oyster Cult? Is that what it's referring to? Blue Oysters Band? I think it's Blue Oyster Cult, yeah. Okay. What's Dragonspire? Stone Roses. $19.83.
As you defeat this Frostbones, it signals its allies by banging its sword on its shield. More of them bang their shields in reply. It is a code of some sort.
Okay.
They bang their swords upon their shields instead of speaking? This is an ancient means of signaling. Warriors of old call it Norse code.
Ooh.
It is clear that the town has fallen to evil. Go and use Norse code to signal your way past the gate.
Yo, that's cool.
The Thane of Hrundlefjord is named Vanir Stormroar. If he lives, he will be in the village's hall. Seek him out and return to me once you know his fate.
We're using Norse code to get through the gate.
You tap on the gate a few times, and something that sounds like Norse code. A moment later, it opens.
And something that sounds like... Oh my god, he's frozen!
Vanir is frozen solid. You should tell Baldur the bad news.
We're gonna have to thaw him out. Oh, right. We have access to this now. Nice.
You bring ill news. Vanir alone could tell us what happened to Hrundlefjord. We must devise a way to thaw Vanir's Stormroar without harming him.
This is raven magic. We need a raven. If I remember rightly, an old crone named Morn Shadowbrew dwells within Herundel Fjord. Though she was wicked and unkind, she may be able to help us if she has not been turned to ice. Go and seek her out and see if she can be convinced to help us in this cold hour.
Yes, sir. This person is Storm, if I remember.
Who's this? You're not frozen. No matter. You'll join the others in their wintry doom.
Yeah, Storm Boss, let's go. Oh, Myth Minion, though. Do I hit with... I'll hit with Blizzard as well, because I'm not going to kill the minion.
Stop! No more! I've had enough! I'll help you! What is it you want? Thawing the Thane Vanir? He knows nothing, but if you must speak to him, here is how to thaw him. Go to the geysers at the edge of the village and collect some scalding water. Here's an urn you can use. Just pour it over Vanir. He should thaw in a matter of moments. It is magic ice. Only geyser water will serve.
The heck is that? Like a secret dungeon? She has like a side quest. Okay.
You collect the steaming geyser water in the urn Morn gave you. You're careful not to burn yourself. You pour the steaming geyser water upon the frozen Thane. In a moment or so, he is free from the ice.
What has happened? I was in my hall ready to fight the Coven when I became quite cold. I remember no more. Now I am soaked and steaming. My state lacks dignity, but I am grateful to you for my freedom. I don't recognize you, but you're clearly a wizard of some sort. You freed me, so I will trust you. The one you must speak to is Grandmother Raven. She is an old one, older than even the spiral. It is said she gave the eyes of time to the great tree at the heart of the spiral, but that was long, long ago. She is a loyal ally of my people. I bid you check on her, see how she fares. I fear that the Coven has done her ill. Grandmother Raven is often near the giant tree behind this hall. Go and seek her out.
And then we're also going to get the side quest.
Fjord's strength is in its people, and we cannot survive if our best are but frozen statues. Can you make your way to the geyser and gather more water to thaw 3 of my villagers? Their names are Holga Ironweaver, Newt
Because Newt Brightwood actually gives a Thames and rings.
is
5% damage, I
covered in
think,
ice.
for all schools.
Here is a bucket to use. When you have
Level
thawed my
50.
allies, return here and let me know the deed is done.
So all we have to do is collect guy's water and then thaw them. And you get free XP too.
You fill your bucket with boiling hot geyser water.
One's over here, and then Nut is over there. Oh,
Waif
yes.
looks like he could use a hot bath.
Thank you.
That's hot. I took a bath last month. Is it that time again?
You pour the hot water over.
Brr, that's a welcome splash of hot water on a cold day.
Yeah, so
Thank
this
you.
guy doesn't really sell anything too good. I mean, if you want to buy that, yeah, you can. It's not necessary.
Time to break the ice with Newt.
How long was I in the ice? Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, so this guy sells the Athamian rings. 5% damage for every... Wait, no, never mind. Not every skull. The ice ones are eh. Storm gets 8%. Life and death. 6%. Balance. Why does life and death... Wait, why does life and death get more than myth? Yeah, so I'm just gonna buy them on this character because I'm gonna use them. And I should lock them too. Not gonna buy them on my ice though, because don't really need
Those three
that.
can help thaw the rest of the village. Our gratitude to you for your aid.
And free XP. Oh, I missed someone on my eyes. Now I have time to talk to Grandmother Raven. Okay.
Greetings, young wizard. At long last we meet.
Oh my god, it's the narrator.
I have long watched you as you made your way through the spiral. Perhaps you have felt my presence before.
Yes, you talk like every single...
I celebrated your victories, and I hope that my counsel reached you in your journeys. You find me at a disadvantage.
Meeting the
though
narrator.
The ravens are all my children of a sort. Some of them are quite wicked.
Ravens are all my children of sorts, some of them. Ah.
The ravens of the coven are especially untrustworthy. They caught me unawares and trapped me in this cage. If you would help an old grandmother, talk to the 3 wise sisters called the Norns at the nearby well. They can see into the past, across the world as it is, and they know what is to come. They can help you set me free.
It's like the three blind women or something in Greek mythology.
I am Erd, the one who knows all that has happened to you before this day.
I am Verdandi, and there is nothing in the spiral that is hidden from my sight.
I am Skald, and I knew you were coming.
We Norns tend the loom of fate. Each living being is but a thread for us to weave into the tapestry.
Yeah.
As an outlander, you are free from fate. You are not of Grizzleheim, so your destiny is not part of this tapestry.
You alone can change the course of events and thwart the frightful fate that is to come.
To free Grandmother Raven, you must do the impossible. First, fetch for us the feather of a white raven.
Skogul the Pale is such a raven, with feathers the color of the moon, rather than the night dark sky.
Go to Skogul's hut in Hrundlefjord and beg from her a single white feather.
I think I remember like Greek mythology. It's like the 3 something women. I think they're blind, but like they weave like a tapestry together, and like they...
Who's that outside?
If you're from the Coven, leave me alone. If you've come to free me, then welcome. The door is frozen shut. If you want to be of help, fetch a kettle from the market and fill it with snow. Melt the snow in the fire pit in the market, and then bring the hot water back to pour over the ice on my door.
I think they like cut someone's like weave, like string to end their life or something.
You get a cooking pot and quickly fill it with snow.
Use the cauldron. Where's the cauldron? Over there. Okay.
The snow melts and boils quickly. You pour the boiling water over the ice. It melts away.
Now we talk to her. Him? To her, right?
You're not from around here, are you? You have my gratitude for getting rid of the ice, but I'm still plenty mad at what's been done.
3 blind women.
If you'll go and teach a handful of those ravens a lesson, any of them will do. I'll be willing to listen. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and thrash some of the ravens that ruined this nice village.
Okay. You got it. I'm gonna defeat these guys. Where'd he go? I was gonna say, where'd you go? Oh no, I can't move my eye. Whatever. They're not even in there yet. It says in Greek mythology, the... How do you say that? Graeae. English translation. Old women, gray ones, gray witches. Were 3 sisters who shared one eye and one tooth among them. The 3 fates. Oh. Was it in Hercules? That's why? Well, of course, they wouldn't put one eye. They share one eye all between them. In Wizard101, because that would not be kid friendly. The names were Dino, Dread, Enyo, Horror, and Hemfredo, Alarm. They were the daughters of the sea gods Phorcys and Ceto, and sisters of the Gorgons. They took turns using their eye and their tooth. That sounds creepy.
Help you now that the ravens have paid for the trouble they brought to Hrundel Fjord.
I need your feather.
What can I do for you?
I need your feather.
A feather?
Yeah.
An odd request, but if it's for a good cause.
Wincing, Skogul pulls out a stray feather and hands it to you.
Use that in a spell against me and you'll wish you hadn't.
Wait, so Erd, which one's Erd? For Dandy Erd Scold. Don't know which one's which.
This feather will serve its purpose, but it's only a start.
If I just look up Erd.
We do not send you on idle errands. The things we need are for a mighty spell to change the fate of a world.
Oh, wait, no, I'm completely wrong. Oh.
The next impossible thing we need is a claw from a bear with no name. In this world, that is no small thing.
Vanir Stormroarer keeps a census of all who dwell here. He knows everyone and may know if there is one with no name. Vanir is in his hall, and he will help you find this nameless bear. When you have that bear's claw, you can return.
Oh, we already leveled up again. Okay, so I'm completely wrong. It's Norse mythology. Is one of the 3 Norns who decides a man's fate. But I think they're really similar. Like they like somewhat copied off of each other.
You seek a bear without a name. How odd. Why would any bear not want to have a name to echo in glory? I keep a sense. A minstrel once told me of an outlander who rid Grizzleheim of many Grendels. I don't suppose that was you, was it? You have some skill.
Oh my god, it's skip to the side quest. It says, I keep a census of all those who live in this village. Read it and see if it helps. Okay. No! F, I got the side quest on my ice.
Examine the census. The list of names doesn't include Leaf, who is standing outside of town.
Leaf? Leaf? I'm just gonna get the side quest because my ass already got it. The dock area. No, I think I just walked there. Yeah.
Greetings. Is it safe to go back into town? What? No name? How could they take Leaf off their census? I'll have to speak to Vanir about that. What's that? You'd like a claw? How odd. I was just sharpening my claws and the tip of one of them broke off.
Yo, cool.
It must be fate at work.
Yeah,
In that
fate.
case, you should have it. I am a trader. Herundel Fjord is the village.
Can you stop talking, please? Think. You. Why does it give me a side, like, why does it start the side quest if he's not even there anymore? Huh.
The claw of a bear with no name. You are clever to win such a prize. Clever indeed. A feather from a white raven, and a claw from a bear with no name.
2 of the 3 items.
2 of the 3 items we need are in hand.
The third
What's the last
item
one?
is perhaps the most difficult
okay.
to obtain. A tooth from a wolf who has never known battle.
Fate smiles upon you. At the edge of this village is an herbalist called Regan Wildleaf. He may be of help.
You know why it's so easy to get all this stuff? It's because they're fate. They made it really easy. It's fate. They're fate. It's just meant to be.
You aren't from here. Did you come with the Coven, or are you here as a friend to the folk of Herundelfjord? We can use a tooth.
Oh, shh.
We can use allies in this grave time. I am an herbalist, and I do what I can to heal the sick. A tooth? What a strange request. And an odd coincidence. One I cannot ignore. When the ice first came, I bit a piece of it and broke a tooth. I'll readily give it to you, but can you help me? I have an ache from the missing tooth, and the herbs I need for the remedy are outside of town. I'll need a sprig each of valerian and of amaranth. They grow around the village and outside the front gates.
Amaranth.
I'll also need a branch of moonwort, which the Coven Nightwings may have taken. Gather those 3 herbs, bring them to me, and I'll look around and see if I can find that broken tooth.
Amaranth, the streamer. Where's this stuff? Not over here. Wait, no. I think there's some over in this. Yeah. Valerian's over here. How many do I need of Valer? 2. Okay. Don't get pulled. Never mind. I got pulled. GG. Lovely. There we go. The other shop is by the gate to Sudraland. Sudraland. I don't know. There we go. And the Trog is right here. Coven. Oh, they're ice. I mean, it's not here. They're myth. Bro! I guess I can blade myself. Bird. Gold for dandy. What are the 3 Norns? This is kind of cool to look up. Yeah, of course, no power pip. There's like some creepy pictures, and then there's like normal pictures. I love how they put a bunch of stuff like that into the game. Makes it so like if you're a kid, you don't really know what that stuff is, but you can still enjoy it. But if you're an adult too, then you know what that stuff is.
You're quite the gatherer. Those herbs will help ease the pain of this broken tooth. And here, this is for you.
Regan hands you a jagged piece of broken tooth. That must have hurt coming out.
Yeah.
We have the 3 that cannot be. Now is the time to weave our greatest magic. Tooth, claw, and feather. These are symbols of our people, yet each comes from a source that cannot be.
You must bind them with the thread of your life and weave them into the tapestry that is Grizzleheim's fate.
Take feather, claw, and tooth to the loom of fate. Tie them to your thread, you will know it, and return to us.
There's gonna be some long...
One of the threads looks a little different from the others. You get a sense that it represents you. You tie the feather, claw, and tooth to the thread. Strangely, Grizzleheim feels a little more like home to you.
Huh. That is weird.
You can now dispel the magic that binds Grandmother Raven within her cage. It should open to your touch.
Yo, big cutscene where she gets really big. Yo! What's she saying? Is that some Norse chant? Norse, sorry.
Free from that cage. Now I can take on my true form. Do not be afraid. Walk up the ramp so that I can see you, eye to eye.
Eye to eye. Grandmother Raven.
It has been centuries since I wore this shape. Oh, to stretch these wings once more. There is still much to do, else the Everwinter takes us all in its cold-clawed grasp. When the Ice Titan fought with his brothers, the Titans of Fire and Storm, the world was threatened with ruin.
Well, they call them the Titans. But it's like dragons, tritons, and giants, right?
Bartleby sung the song that put them to sleep and bound together the shattered world and spun it into the spiral.
Oh.
4 sons there are of the Ice Titan, 4 giants of frost. Austri, Vestri, Sudri, and Nordri are their names. Each frost giant rules a land near Rundle Fjord, and they have never been friendly to bear, wolf, or raven. But the one they liked least was their father, the Ice Titan himself. While the father slumbers, the sons run wild. The 4 ice giants each have a means to bind their father to sleep. 4 golden seals, 1 to each. I lay this task upon you, to fetch back the golden seals. The gate to Austri's land will now open to you. Go through the gate and speak to Austri. Bargain for the seal, then return with it. There is no other way.
Wow. So the 4 ice giants each have a means to bind their father to sleep. 4 golden seals, 1 to each. So we have to fetch them back. And put him back to sleep? No, wait, no, the sons want him to sleep. Wait, so we... This is confusing, but I think it'll clear up as we quest along. But... No, I'm confused now. Wait, so we need the seals to put the Ice Titan back to sleep, right? Yeah, the 4 ice giants have a means to bind their father to sleep. 4 golden seals, 1 to each. So, like, the ravens took the seals and they're trying to reawake the Ice Titan? I guess we'll find out, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Osterland.